Welcome to Columbia, Missouri, and Faurot Field, named for the father of the split T, where the Missouri Tiger fans are hoping that they put together a big W. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker, as we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Rebels offense will have the first possession of the game. And here he comes, just jogging onto the field, but what's going fast, the heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a special player. All eyes in the stadium on this guy. And David, you know the defense, they're going to have to find a way to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to touch it every single play. He'll be the main focal point. Can he handle the pressure? Can he handle the big moments? Can he handle this stage and lead his team in a big moment?
The Rebels moving quickly to the line. He's looking to throw it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Got his man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Pressure coming. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll run it from the gun. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Here's the handoff. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Coming after it. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
and trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They'll go with the running game on 4th down here. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Power football with the run. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to the ground. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. This is turning into a death march for this defense. 13th play of the drive coming. Getting some heat. Got it! He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. To the air on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Rebels are on the move. They go to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Got his man quickly. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. He wants to throw. Back open in the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. The Rebels are in the red zone. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. He's got his man. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A 1st down run in the red zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today, this one from 34 yards out. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. and the returner will be knocked down. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. No better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Finds his man. It's Karapateas. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Pocket starts to collapse. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
Quarterback gets past the marker. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a 1st down for his team. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it a little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Makes the grab. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Wide out in motion. Just going to keep it after the snap. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and he will take it in. Touchdown, Tiger. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. They put together an 81-yard drive.
Missouri, 7, Ole Miss.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. Rolls it in. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Looking to move it through the air. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. He makes the connection. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got his man. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Try to get it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Line gets set, first down. He's going to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Tiger! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Wants to throw on third down. They're trying to get to him. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. And the Rebels will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the gun, running back gets to give. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Missouri gets to the line quickly. Dialing up a second down pass play. He'll try to do it himself. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Second and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Now adjusting. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On second down, he'll let it fly. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lincoln. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's going to throw deep right side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Rebels will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Breaks the tackle. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
Man, those little chunks keep annoying the crud out of you when you're on defense. It's just putting them in easy situations. Shooting up 4 to 6 yards at a pop like that puts you in a bad situation as a defensive coordinator. What do I call? Either way, priority number 1, you got to stop the run.
Here comes the offense on second down. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that 1st down marker.
I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the 1st down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the 4th down.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. He chucks one out to the right. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. And the Rebels want to move quickly. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. He gets a hand on it, it's blocked. He picks it up. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Handoff to the lone back. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
And that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get 1st downs. They throw the football and get 1st down. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football and getting 1st downs. They are so hard to defend.
Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Missouri, 21.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They ran it on 1st down, now on 2nd. They'll run it with the jet sweep. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Got his man downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
The Rebels will hustle to the line. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Running back goes in motion. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And remember, he's already had one blocked in this game. Good, right down the boulevard. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, David. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
With the catch, it's Karapateas. They get him down after he makes the catch. Third down play from the gun. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly to the tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. The Tigers are flying down the field. Comes out throwing on first down. He lets one fly deep. And he's got it inside the 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. With that in the lead, nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Grabs it in the middle.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. 4th quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on down. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. Trying to get to him. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. He wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Karapateas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Looking to move it through the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They're going to throw it again. Moves away as he feels pressure. This one's complete.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Here comes the offense on first down. He's going to pass. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Feeling some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an...
Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack, throw the ball away. Now, listen, we could debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's not classified as grounding, but they didn't call it. So, you know what? Nice throwaway, QB.
They've moved it into scoring territory, first and 10 from the 11. Use the play fake, now to throw. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. Touchdown, Tigers! And the pummeling has started. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he tacks on the extra point.
35, Ole Miss, 9.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coach...
And that pass picked off. Bringing it back. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Missouri! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in week 4.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Going up top on first down. Gets open down the middle. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Going for the big play. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to the air one more time. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. After the incompletion, looking at second down. He's looking to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
From the gun on 3rd down. Snags it. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rubble. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the ball will be grabbed at the 30-yard line. Touchdown, Tiger. And the stomping has commenced. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Nevada was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Reno. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way.
And that is interception number 3 on the day.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they...
A shot toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Missouri, 56, Ole Miss.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
This time on target. They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get it through the air. On target over the middle. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Trying to find his man on first down. He'll get rid of it. He makes a catch. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Defense has to use a timeout, and this call will be big. Looking to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Rebels have pushed it inside the 20.
Timeout, Missouri.
Looking to pass on second down. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Snapped it in the shotgun. They're bringing heat. He wants it all. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Coming after it. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown and a little window dressing here at the end of the game.
Number 41.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
After this, it'll be a wrap. He'll come out throwing on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he's playing with fire, and he's picked off.